Something weird is happening with Indian rupee. It has been falling for the past 3 months and it might not stop for a while. The rate at which INR value has fallen is scary. Just a month ago, reports were suggesting that INR might fall to 90 levels by the end of 2025. But today, since INR has already touched 88 levels, the discussion is now shifting to whether Indian rupee is planning to hit a century this year. Let me tell you, it will destroy Indian economy. Everything you buy, everything you need, and everything you dream of will go up in price. And all because of this man, the US President Donald Trump. Right? Now, we will discuss about Trump and few internal issues, but first, what does it mean INR is falling, Indian rupee is falling? Basically, we are referring to the exchange rate between Indian rupee and US dollar, or how many Indian rupees would be needed to get $1. And the fall in exchange rate means now more rupees would be needed to get just $1. Clear? But why do we need dollar? Simple, to buy stuff from around the world, to import things that we don't have or we don't make. Yes, US dollar has a monopoly over it. Mostly we can only buy stuff if we have dollars in our bank. Even the Indian government keeps dollars in the Reserve Bank of India and call it Forex Reserve. It's with these reserves we buy gold from Switzerland, crude oil from Saudi Arabia and mobiles from China. Acha, we don't just spend it, we also get dollars when we sell something to the world, like finished petroleum products and medicines to Europe, IT services to USA, and bikes and food grains to Africa. It's a neat balance of trade. But what will happen if this forex reserve, which is generally in billions of dollars, starts to fall? Maybe because we aren't getting enough dollars, or maybe because we are spending a little more. Something similar happened in 1990s when our forex reserve fell to a very poor levels. As you can see, the INR value fell to 30 from 17 in just 2 years. Acha, what if everything remains the same but dollar becomes stronger? Like for example, like we are saving dollars, every other country starts saving dollar. Then dollar will become rare, valuable and strong. Then it would be difficult for us to get dollars. Therefore, the rupee will again fall. Similarly, there are many other reasons that can cause the decline of Indian rupee's value. But what's happening today? Now, one very obvious and a major factor this month has been this guy and his tariff plans. Trump has put tariffs on China, Canada and Mexico, which makes it difficult for their companies to sell products in USA. Therefore, less dollar comes to their country, which as we just discussed, strengthens dollar's value. And he is planning to do the same with many other countries. Result, all emerging market currencies are losing their value, including INR, Indian rupee. Another external issue is crude oil. Since the price of crude oil have increased, now we need more dollar, more money to buy the same amount of crude oil, which as we discussed increases dollar's value. Also, the US business is doing good. The recent US job market report says new jobs are being created. Result, all foreign investors are pulling their money out of India to better invest in USA. This further reduces INR value and the FIIs again lose money just by staying invested in India. So they again pull out and the cycle repeats. Crazy. On the Indian side, the Indian economy is slow, the prices are high, job increments are low with high taxation. Therefore, the Indian middle class is not buying new things. Government is taking some actions, but foreign investors are smart. They know it will take some time to fix these things. So, better invest elsewhere. And we have already discussed this so many times. When dollar moves out of Indian economy, rupee falls in value. And lastly and most shockingly, it's the RBI. Yes, they are also behind the fall of Indian rupee. Not directly, of course. Now they have decided to change the way they work, or what an expert would say, They have changed their policies to regulate and balance the dollar beyond a limit, whatever that means. On a serious note, you see, until last year, the recently retired ex RBI governor was selling US dollar from the Forex Reserve to stabilize the INR. Now, I am not an expert and I can't talk much about it, but the fact is, India's foreign exchange reserves have plummeted and continue to plummet to now just $630 billion, down nearly 75 billions from the all-time high of $705 million. Some experts are calling it a major blunder. We are safe now, but that move wasn't safe or smart. After doing all this research and making a script and talking about it, even I'm getting a little depressed because as the Indian rupee loses its value, more and more money would be needed to buy the same thing. For example, as the crude oil prices go up, transportation costs will go up, and therefore the vegetable cost and all the other related costs will go up. You know the rest, we are already facing it. But wait, if we produce something in India and sell it to the world, it would get us more dollars for doing the same job. So I think the trick is to use this chance as an opportunity to increase our exports. And I think we already have a good example for it, China. Final thought, do you think more US companies would consider the fall of INR as an opportunity to invest and manufacture their products in India or increase their plant capacity? Let me know what you think.